It's weird that he's having this, like, weird dread.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I've been doing it. No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost soul.
He made me. Are you talking to someone else? This is super weird. Thanks for caring.
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
Okay. I'm still confused by what your role is. Alright, did we check to see what was in the store today? Ah, yeah, I already did. Nothing good. Let's go. I have a lot of money. Let's see. Is there anything I can buy?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
I kind of want to see what this does. I kind of want to buy this. So maybe tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but today at the end of the day, I'll buy that. Just to see what it does. Anyway, let's put my money away. Yep. Alright. The return of bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. Yandro DeVoice joins Parallax Digital Sports League as a full-time commentator. Local lab tech repeatedly says, "Drop the bass," while titerating wins comedy award. Man claims to have saved Earth from aliens. Okay, is that the one guy that never wanted to leave his house? Research finds numerous backdoors in Transglobal Inc. product, granting access to any number of unknown parties. A squad of soldiers steal away with a chest full of gold coins during a patrol in Ferrodin. Ex-physicist and loiterer arrested after hitting several crabs with the crowbar for no reason. Severe droughts worldwide seen as existential threat to once booming agriculture. Okay. Oh, Grim. Or Gordon. I must inform you of the severe event. The atmosphere seems to have cracked open, figuratively. We will see where this takes us. 4 humans have to die. Okay. 3, 4. Okay, so out of all these, 4 of these have to die. Alright. I feel like it has to do with the severe drought, so somebody that can cure droughts. Leanne can't even count the amount of shoes they've made. Their dream of making shoes that gives people an understanding of how it feels to be in other people's shoes. Because actually, wearing other people's shoes doesn't really give any particular insights. Kevin's very proud in growing the world's largest tomato. After the grand success, they are certain their giant beans, presently named Cool Beans, will alleviate local hunger. Their kid, however, thinks it's a very stupid name. I agree. Jamil began their career as a customer support agent in a well-known corporation's overseas branch. They climbed up the corporate ladder and now are looking to keep the branch running through economic difficulties. They are currently visiting in the Cosmopolis, trying to negotiate additional funding. Cow-calf operator. A generational farmer, Ezuri has taken care of their family's ranch since their childhood. The ranch itself has seen better days, with most of the livestock lost to severe droughts and the machinery completely dilapidated. Ezuri is trying desperately to restore the ranch to working order with their small family. What is a history anyway? A collection of stories made up by those who have access to power, and even then it's full of mistakes and errors. That is why Emmanuel has grown even more interested in teaching alternate theories to their students. Well, there's a severe drought coming up. I feel like these cool beans might actually help. So here's my thinking. I think Cool Beans needs to live because he's creating a giant bean that might feed the world, especially during drought. He's having issues with the drought and he's trying to restore his family's ranch. So I don't know if he's actually going to be able to do anything. Like, I don't know what his actions will help the drought itself. Like, he might come up with the situation for the drought, but I feel like Cool Beans might feed the world. Because one of these people everybody has to die except for one. Alright, so it's between these two. I think Cool Beans needs to live. I'm letting Cool Beans live. Alright. Oh no. Oh no. Guys, look at this. There's so much death. Alright, does that help? Oh, it was a one-time use. The eraser's only one time. Well, I can't erase it, so alright. The eraser is a one-time use. That's crappy.
Ah, the beginning. It has the sweet taste of deliverance. Every blade of grass, every ray of light. It is a captivating day, is it not, Grim?
Not really. Something bad is going on in the world. I guess so. I don't really care either way.
Indeed. Alas, transformations often require sacrifices. Do you agree?
No.
My high spirits leave me at a loss for words.
What am I supposed to do now?
What you always do, Grim. It is your job to take care of the world.
Okay.
I trust you to make the correct choices. I, myself, must concentrate. The muses have struck me. They beckon. Work to be done while there is still time.
Okay. I'm by this.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
I like this guy. Alright, so now we got a... Now we got the lamp that tells us exactly the secrets of what happens. Especially with our choices. Alright, let's see what happened. Historic ranch lost to fire in extreme drought. No suspected foul. Economic wonder kid found dead in local park. More and more people die in starvation in developing countries. Body of teacher found in ravine after they went out to search for existence of extraterrestrial life. Food shortage slightly limited by giant beans. Many governments cancel meeting due to excessive passing of gas. Famous burger joint St. Bonks under scrutiny by ethics commissions. Okay, so we saved a little bit of people. Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's what that is. Oh, cool. So we actually see what they do. So peace, heart, money, and I don't know what that is. Let's turn this off for a second. Oh dear, the oceans are boiling. This is certainly going to affect international trade. 6 humans have to die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, all but 1 have to die. Whew, this is hard. All right. So many people. All right, so let's see. Life of crime has been Henny's life since they were born. Part of a gangster family, they were taking flight with much of their supposed shared wealth, but they're looking to spend the rest of their days in an apocalypse bunker. Henny is being actively hunted by the rest of the family in a vendetta. Okay. It's all about the bees. Radical climate scientists. As the world oceans grow more hostile, I cannot pronounce that name, has undertaken a top-secret solo mission to nuke what is remaining of the polar ice caps in an wild attempt to cool down the planet. Ever since being a young student, they have always dreamed of saving the world. Ooh, they could save the world, potentially, but nuking the ice caps seems really... That seems severe. Augustus dreams of becoming a millionaire, but is also content with being a taxi driver. The cab is decorated from hood to trunks, featuring several disco balls, aquarium, wallpaper, and subwoofers. Well, you're not helpful. Vanna is a person of simple pleasures. They are living out the retirement in the rural areas of Kramos Bliss City, waiting for not much else than the sun to rise the next day. Okay. Ishir noticed the cows were acting strange, then the milk started getting a green tinge and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate any and other oddities life throws their way. Interesting. Tara can read the thoughts and feelings of their boss at any given moment because they've successfully learned all the minuscule facial twitches. Ugh. Although they often tell everyone of their career ambitions at length, in truth, they're just happy to help. And a waiter. Vasiliji has been serving tables since they enrolled in college to pay the tuition fees. Okay. Everybody has to die but one. Nuking the ice caps, bye-bye world. We're just gonna turn this into a water world. Should we just go straight water world? I kind of feel like just doing water world. We're going water world. You're not giving me much. Water world. Water world. It's the water world, guys. All right. It doesn't really show me much. Oh, I see. Peace. Oh, I get it. Go away, go away. Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Money and peace go down. Okay. Okay. That's pretty neat. I like how certain things go down and others don't. Alright, guys. Let's see what happens to Waterworld.
Psst. Hey. What, pray tell, happened to the world?
I don't know.
Sure you do. It's the culmination of all your choices.
Oh!
Do you know the story of the wyvern and the prince consort?
No.
Of course you do. A young, quick-witted prince consort was once kidnapped by a wyvern. Using their gift of charm, they tried to alter the ways of the wyvern in order to save their lands. Soon, the beast and the prince found resonating ideas and ambitions. They molded the land in rather inept ways, whilst thwarting attempts of rescue by the queen. Then the wyvern, tired of the desolation, ate the prince and flew away.
Am I the queen?
Yes.
I knew it.
It doesn't matter if your mistakes were countless or few, as long as you learn the lesson. We're thankful of our time together, even as it's quickly running out. It'll be pretty horrible from here on out.
Sounds like it. Sounds like every day. Alright, so we fucked up.
Grim, I find myself at an impasse. Lend me your thoughts. Should my prose be more experimental? Or should I stick to traditional narrative technique?
I prefer conventional narratives.
Grand, yes. There is a reason it has persevered for so long. You are still here, Grim? I guess you want to talk about work instead?
Let's go.
Fine. Let us take a look at the situation.
It's true. It is easier to read. I like that.
My, so much chaos. Pain and suffering are off the charts. Everything is on fire, while ice invades from the polar zones. How did that even happen? Endless mountains of trash, undrinkable water, unbreathable air, toxic pollution.
So, I did a good job?
The ultimate ecological masterpiece. And in the center of it, Zain Aliasa. I never knew a human could be this destructive. What can I say? Things do not seem to be going well at all.
I thought your rules were supposed to stop this.
Are you sure you followed them properly? To the letter?
I don't think no is an answer anyone would pick.
What is done is done. These are the consequences you must live with, while you still live. Off to work, Grim.
So, I apparently caused this? I thought I was doing a good job. It's fine. I got cool death stuff.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
By the
Dear
Calavera.
me, 'tis a tragic tale. You ever hear of the Dia de Mortos? A wild night, certainly. There we was, celebrating the passing of mi amigo. Several days later, woke up buried under a mountain of empty bottles. This mask stuck to me face. Never knew where it came from. But I will happily let the memory of me fellow buccaneer and me headache be carried by another.
Let's put on our new mask. Alright, let's go. Oh, beautiful. Let's go with the peppermint eyebrows. Alright guys, let's see what happens next. Alright, so everything's on fire, it looks like. Let's turn this off. Absurd scene as notorious mafia family seemingly massacred itself with an infighting. Rogue eco terrorist remotely detonates stolen nuke. Damage most likely irreversible. Failing supply chains cause starvation, deaths all over the country. Elderly hit the most. Local fast food establishment raided by looters, staff beaten from 1 dead from injuries. Locals light a bonfire made from car tires and aquarium wallpaper in memory of beloved cab driver. They were a gem of this neighborhood. Anomalous explosion in the countryside. Local cows seem to exhibit strange behavior. Fashion firm in disarray. CEO says no one really gets me here anymore. Okay. Hope you read this post haste. This is the first. An entire continent has turned into a desert. There are not many humans left here, but now is their final hour. 2 humans have to die. Oh, here's that CEO. Gaetana, nicknamed Gal, was groomed for an early age to take over the family business, which happens to be one of the largest food and beverage companies in existence. In their free time, they enjoy long-distance hiking. Okay, so... what's also about fast food? Oh no, that was just... they were beaten. Okay. When younger, Omar postponed reading literature, thinking, oh, I'll get around to it once I'm old. When the time finally came, they started going through their novels, novellas, short story collections, etc., one after another. Now they regret their earlier decision as they're afraid they'll die before they'll get to read all these books. Rio has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us? I mean, So the world's in disarray. There's only 3 people left here. Should we go with the fast food chain or for the politician that wants to eliminate taxes? 2 humans have to die. This person can die because they're old, they're just going to read books. She's the only one that would help in a desert wasteland. I guess that's true, right? Alright. Let's do that. I mean, I might as well. We've fucked up the world. Hey, but look at that. That's good, right? Plus, plus. Plus, plus. Money's going down, but we're still in the positive. Keep going. There you go.
Hello, Grim. I have been absorbed in my work. Tell me, how goes it out there in the wilds?
Properly spiraling out of control. Spiraling out of control.
Unconstrained, with nothing to stop it. Seems a terrible power, yes? Endless rows of industrial smokestacks pumping out poison, chemical waste pooling into the groundwater, a total collapse of the biosphere. My, it truly looks like the end. I am giddy with anticipation.
Maybe I could find a way.
All seems to be outside our timid grasp already.
Fine.
Goodness, look at the time, Grim. Precious moments wasted. Enjoy your night.
Maybe this was supposed to happen. Maybe fate wanted the world to die. Maybe we could have helped the humans by living better if we didn't follow the rules.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Let's get the bow tie.
Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs. Stole a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember 'twas like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there.
Oh no.
Almost became one of them. But you can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
Had to take a quick break. So we just got this, but we bought a bow tie, right? Did we not? Did we not buy the bow tie? Oh, maybe it's the clothing. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Yes, 100% yes. See, I thought what we had was a new mask. Alright, CEO Best Foods Inc. steps down as company valuation takes a massive tumble due to worldwide food shortages. Risk grows as world populations faces imminent collapse. Insanely thorough science report shows mankind is utterly doomed. The few remaining humans have to die. Unbeknownst to themselves, human society has finally collapsed, whatever normalcy and humanity has left. But what if I choose not to? A scientist and a student? What if I just say yes to them? Yaffe has finally gathered enough data to postulate that humanity is completely unable to cope with the recent ecological changes. They recently published their work on social media in hopes of leaving a warning for next generations if there are any. Keiko goes to Central Cosmopolis University, where the students study organic and medical chemistry. It's a hobby they enjoy painting and lots of fancy, expensive miniatures. Alright. My first act of rebellion is to let them live. Let's try this, guys. Yeah, I don't need the money. Oh. What do you want?
You've done well, Grand Reaper.
We both know that's not true.
Yeah, wasn't believable at all. We lack the imagination to pretend this is a world where you were competent. So, what comes next?
You're so chatty, so tell me how to fix it.
Too late. Unless you cobble together a bit of temporal manipulation.
Time travel?
Hop over to a different reality and do better. That'd really be something.
Right, I'll just push my universal undo button.
If such a button existed, it'd obviously be called, like, New World Plus. Go on, oddball. Nothing else to wait for.
I don't even know what to think now. I don't think this is fine.
Swallow the bitter taste of regret when the only way is forward. We've reached the end. In general, I mean. Not with us. We will never leave you. As long as there is a you, there will be us. Until the next round.
Okay. I wonder how many endings there are then. Do you know? Like, how many endings could there even be?
It is growing quieter, Grim. Not much left now.
No, nothing left.
The last day beckons. Whatever will it bring? The planet is virtually uninhabitable. The few remnants choking on noxious air. It is the last gasp of humanity, slowly going out. It is a bit of a somber moment, now that I think about it. I have been with them for so long. Anyway, and crucially, my book is nearing completion.
So when do I get to read it?
Soon enough. Patience, my friend. Leave me to my grand labor, Grim. Tomorrow we shall deal with the final matters of this office.
Okay, tomorrow's the last day. Dawn of the last day. See, I didn't get any money. Alright, here you go, guys. God, this is so bad. It's like hellish. Sign up for our weekly newsletter. Now that you are not here, now that we no longer talk, soon it will be over. We have come to it, the last. Only one choice left to make. The last human must die. One last living entity stumbling across the endless wasteland, drawing their final breath. No! Live! Live, human, live! See what happens.
The last day, Grim. The last choice.
There's only
So,
spared a final
you
act of
choose.
defiance.
As you wish. It does not matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
One human is not enough to save the species, after all. But we ought not prolong the suffering of the last one. No need for such cruelty.
I take it you're behind it all somehow?
That would seem fairly obvious by now, I gather. The great dying is by my design. It is true, I do not love humanity. Not a bit. But why, you ask?
I didn't, but sure, go ahead.
I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done.
Ah, permanent
If the great
vacation.
dying
That's why
claimed
he
them
did it.
all, then I could be free. and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. No need for an equilibrium. This office will not be necessary, and we can all fade away.
Total annihilation because you feel bad? Wow, that's some egotism. Well, you sure got me. Never saw this coming.
Your hollow judgment is insignificant at this point. Off you go, Grim. Do what you wish with these final hours. We will not be meeting again.
And I helped you with your book. My achievements. I'll be back. Cure cancer, global warming. So I cured cancer, but we killed the world. The world exploited. Well, humanity wiped out. That's pretty grim. It's pretty grim. As you perilously wait to fade away.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement.
It was fun.
Admittedly, ye did largely screw everything up. The world is in shambles and all. Can't really change that. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak.
Hey, it's the
There
undo
you
button
will
we're
again
looking for.
Find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
A new chance at the end. Well, I feel like we'll take a new chance only so we can save the game. And then we'll play it next week.
Lemon, spice, and human eye. These were the ingredients chosen to make the perfect little Grim.
Oh, it's so good. There's so many good faces. That was really good.
Finally. What I am
Oh,
Fate.
we were 19, now we're 20.
I am the keeper of world order.
We meet again.
We, have not met before. Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4. I know what you are thinking, and yes, as it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see?
Okay, whatever you say, boss.
Delightful. Remember, we keep humans from falling off. We establish.
Let's get this over
if
with.
you want to work, one more thing.
Yeah.
One
We
week
know this.
to show us what you are made of,
Alright,
Reaper.
cool. So I got all my stuff. Look at this. I have everything. The world is fine. I mean, there's like no peace. I can't tell if this is peaceful or not. There's like a guy that's like puking. I can't tell. There's some dead people. Anyways, we'll leave this be. We'll pick this up another time. This was still a really fun game. But I think this is where we're going to end it for right now. We'll play New Game Plus next week. What'd you guys think? What'd you guys think of this game? It's pretty interesting, right?